Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back everybody. Let's take a look again on euro currency. So the recent week was a bit choppy in performance because of the big amount of different statistics that we've got, starting from the revision of the gross domestic product, retail sales, personal consumption expenditures. Also some events have happened in the beginning of the week, as you know, the auctions on the 10-year bonds, or better to say notes, the 5-year, 7-year notes. The United States Treasury started their so-called supportive program, which we called as a quantitative easing for 50 billions in general. So this Wednesday, or last Wednesday, was actually the official start of this program. And all this stuff have made the impact on the performance of the market, which makes it extremely difficult to find something reasonable on the intraday charts, because swings were really wide and difficult was to find any actually pattern to trade. But if we take a look at a bit broader picture, I would call it in general performance that we see as a moderate bullish, just because we've got the bullish grabber on the monthly chart as we suggested. Correspondingly, we've got the same pattern on the dollar index, and on the daily chart, appearing of this head and shoulders is well, actually it's very mostly perfect for idea of the grabber on the monthly, because this you can't find something better on lower time frame that could trigger the upward direction with the monthly pattern than the reverse head and shoulders pattern. Yes, it might be a bit difficult to find the entry point inside of the shoulder, and it seems right now that probably we will get smaller shoulder than this one. So 107.40 still stands unreachable for the euro currency right now. It's probably, if upper direction starts, it probably will start from the inside of this range. But in general, this pattern looks very good for longer term perspective. Yes, its target is not too far from the current market. It stands around 110 top right there. So if you'll take a look on the monthly chart, approximately this area is the minimum target of the grabber. But based on some fundamental events, we suggest that euro could keep going higher by the few reasons. First of all, we do not exclude chances that in July the Fed still will cut the rate, although fundamentally, as we explained this many times, by the economical reasons, this is not a good idea, because inflation stands stubborn in the United States, and probably will increase more, as well as in the Euro Union. But by the political reasons, this is good point, because what's really the United States officials are worrying most of all, scaring of most of all, this of course the collapse of the stocks bubble. This is vital to keep it positive and in general to support it. And they will try to do this until the elections at least. From that standpoint of view, the rate cut in July is really probable. At the same time, on the Euro Union, we see that inflation rebound, and it will increase more by some reasons. So the starting of the trading war with the China on green electric vehicles. So some taxes imposed on the Russian wheat delivery and some others. So all this stuff increased the transaction costs and increased the actually inflation. The budget deficit also stands in place in Europe, so some problems exist. You know that the rate has been cut to France and so on. So, and we suggest that most probable that the central bank, European Central Bank, will take the pause in a rate cut. So we will get the rate cut next week, but then probably we will not get the rate cut in July. Combination of all these factors makes me think that, well, euro currency could climb slightly higher in the nearest 2-3 months. So we will see. Returning back to the short-term problems, so actually, as we more or less have a deal with the direction, as a major task for us is to estimate the possible point where we could take the position. If we take a look on the intraday performance, you could see what has happened. Market forms very deep retracements. So you can see this move down, strong retracement, breaking all major levels, move down again, creating new lows. This is reaction on the grabber that we've got. Pull back again, breaking all the major levels. Usually when the market starts to do this, it usually keeps it until the breakout out of this range happens. This is typical for the wedge pattern, megaphones, cup and handles, and some others. So from that standpoint of view, the only pattern that I could recognize for now, theoretically might be formed, it looks like the reverse head and shoulders. So maybe if this tendency of the deep retracements continues, we will get some pullback somewhere to the 10810, 10820 area, and we could consider here chance for taking the long position, because definitely the way how market behaves, this is some kind of the consolidation and preparation for a possible breakout. Because if we take a look at recent performance on a daily chart, you could see grabber has been formed, very strong sell-off. All background for a deep retracement has been created, but market hasn't followed to it. Instead of that, you can see that retracement was really strong. If you remember, we considered first this level for a possible reversal, but it hasn't happened. It has been broken. This is not typical for normal bearish market. If it develops, it usually keeps major levels and just continue downward action. Here we do not see it. Market instead shows really big action, erasing previous strong sell-off as well. And this is more typical for some market preparation for something. So that's why I call this background as moderately bullish. So big swings make some problems, but it suggests in the fact that market is not going lower with deep retracement, which might be also normal in the current situation. That doesn't actually hurt the overall bullish context if market even will reach 1074 area. But market stands stubbornly near the first support area, and this makes me think that it's relatively bullish and chances on upward breakout here are rising. So that and towards what we will be watching for next week, we're starting with observing of the 10820, 10810 area, searching what will we'll be looking at what will happen around it, and make decision on possible position taking. Because currently context stands bullish and trend is bullish in all time frames, except daily maybe. But overall consolidation here with the bearish dynamic of the MACD very soon could start looking like bullish dynamic pressure. We will see.